G'day guys, welcome back to another video with Eno here from Fantasy Take TV. Today we'll be looking at the World Cup Fantasy, my match day 1, and a look at the wildcard that I've currently got for match day 2, which kicks off in about 4 hours or so at time of recording. And then I believe with the wildcard you can be changing it over the course of the match day, so to speak, which will go over another 3 or 4 days like match day 1 did. But actually had a pretty good first match day. Amongst all the shit show that it is, no other way to put it, with all the rules changing, and I mean that's pretty much number one. The rules changing, but it wasn't just one; it was like multiple with, chips. The points being handed out for, like even goals like for midfielders got changed apparently. So, I mean I can't complain when Saka gets a brace, but it's just really stupid. So not caring too much. I'll make a video here and there as I go along. If I get time, really, I'm not too fussed. But I actually ranked about 4,000th. I was actually about 400th or 300th before I switched the captaincy from Messi over to Neymar, which obviously lost me points. And then I think obviously Richarlison, which a few people would have had. I'm not actually sure on total ownership, but him scoring a brace would have obviously put me down some ranks as well. But can't complain. It started really, really well with the Saka, obviously haul early on. I actually forgot I changed my bench keeper to Noppert, who was going to start, and as he did, I had the 7 points on the bench, stupidly, but Simon got a clean sheet for Spain anyway, so that wasn't too bad. Full clean sheets in the defence, no attacking returns, but obviously again can't complain there. And then Messi and Kane with a return as well. Blanks from everybody else, the Argentinian boys, not too good. Trippier, obviously they conceded a couple of goals late and he didn't get any attacking returns. Skov Olsen, Denmark struggled a bit to score. Interesting to see that the French game, how they go there, and then Bergwijn didn't score either. But yeah, overall I guess pretty happy with how it went. 4,000th ranked, but at the end of the day, it's a bit of a shit show, the game, so we don't care too much. I'm gonna have a bit of fun with this wild card, see how we go. In net already got the old Saudi goalkeeper who had a ripping game against Argentina to keep them out for the second half under a lot of pressure. I mean, I've gone him 4 million. I've gone the Japan keeper as well 4 million, who had a bit of a hiccup when he gave away the penalty, but they're both 4 million with decent matchups. You obviously hope to get a clean sheet out of one, and that's all you need between the two of them. And it just allows me to spend budget elsewhere, which, I've kept Dumfries, I've kept Trippier, could top him to Shaw, undecided, but I'll probably go with Trips again. I just like him on set pieces and whatnot. And then I've gone two Senegalese defenders in Diallo, who plays one of the fullback positions in Sabali, who I think from memory plays the other one. But either way, they're both 4 million, I'm pretty sure, and they're cheap. And Qatar, whilst I don't fully trust the Senegalese defence, I think Qatar probably won't score. So we'll just try and get a couple of clean sheets there. Kamada was playing up top, or sort of off the striker for Japan. So I think he's only 5.5 mil against Costa Rica. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Jude Bellingham scored that lovely header and looked to be getting more forward, which I think he will in these sort of group games against USA and maybe Wales. But later on in the tournament, we'll probably sit a bit deeper. So whilst that's happening, I'm happy to get him. And to be honest, was struggling to use my budget a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Bergwijn, but again, I think Memphis Depay is back, and they should most likely start up front together with Gakpo in behind them. Not sure, but as I said, we can sort of change the team as the match day goes on, and sort of see lineups if you're up for that. I know it's hard for us in Australia, but and Saka, of course, I'll keep him for sure. Obviously, he's set to start on that right wing, and against USA, that should be good. Messi, I'll keep as well against Mexico. They'll have to bounce back big time if they want to even make it out of the groups at this stage. So look for a big performance from them, but I'll just have Messi. I did drop DePaul and Di Maria. Di Maria really looked off it to me. I'm not sure what was going on there, but obviously they can definitely turn it around. And then Mbappe, I just think France looked super good. I know they conceded early to Australia, but after that they just put the foot down, and I think along with probably Brazil and England are the top three sort of favourite for for the whole tournament, and Denmark to me weren't too impressive. Like, I think they could show up for a game like this, but I think Mbappe is just too good not to have. And then on the bench, as I said, I got the Japanese goalkeeper. I've got Tomiyasu as well, who I'm not totally sure will be fit to start, but he did come on. And he's an Arsenal boy, of course, so I have a bit of fun there. And then Dani Olmo actually played really well for Spain up front or on the wing, but against Germany, obviously a bit of a harder fixture, but again, another position I might change as the week goes. And then Sonny, another one that, look, it's a decent opportunity to own Sonny here against Ghana. Don't fully trust him defensively. I think they're actually not too bad going forward, but I think they can be got at defensively, so maybe Sonny's a good option there. Sort of struggling to find a decent, mids to spend money on, really. Like, I had a team, and I put the wild card together. I wasn't really looking at budget, and I saved it, and I had 9 mil in the bank, and I was thinking, a bit hard to spend the cash here. I don't even have any Brazilians, which maybe is a worry. Maybe wait and see on Neymar's ankle. You could definitely have Richarlison here. I guess the main problem is all the good players are forwards, and you only got 3 slots for them. So, if I go for Sonny, then I block myself from having a Richarlison or even a Giroud or someone like that, So I was even looking at Mitrovic is 7 mil, and Serbia have a really good game or match up against Cameroon, I believe. So it's hard. There are only 3 slots up forward. That's really where all the good players are. So that's what we're going to go with. As I said, it could probably change as lineups come out or news about injuries and whatnot, and just your normal tinkering that we all do. But yeah, for now, happy with that. Happy with the first week or match day points. But yeah, we'll just keep plugging away and see how this game goes for the rest of the tournament. But I've been enjoying the football. There's been a few 0-0s, which has been disappointing, but the ones I've sort of tended to watch either for us at 9 p.m, the Argentina game was unreal with the Saudis after halftime. What was another good game? Sort of the ones waking up, the last game, like Brazil this morning was good to watch. Even sort of Portugal-Ghana game, although I didn't really catch much of that. But, the ones I've tended to watch have been good. Obviously, the England game at the start was pretty good too. But, yeah, hopefully it gets... it's going to get tighter, obviously, as the tournament goes on as well, I feel. So we'll see. It's pretty hard to put a finger on who you think will win now. Like Neymar, if he's... Look, it's only an ankle. He'll probably be fine to go at some point, even if he has to rest a game or whatnot. I think he'll be good to go for the rest of the tournament. So money probably still on Brazil, but I'm actually really impressed with France. I know it's only against Australia. A lot of people wanted to write them off, but I think them and maybe even a Spain, they obviously only beat Costa Rica as well. We want to see them against Germany and how they go, and same with France against Denmark. A bit more of a test, so that'll be telling for the groups and for their aspirations going forward. So that'll be interesting. But thanks for watching. Let me know any players you're looking at on the wild card, and let me know if there's anyone that I'm missing or you think that should be in the team. But for now, I'm pretty happy. So we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.